let's begin. So, how do you want me to rate this thing? How do you want me to rate these sandwiches? Like, what I would eat? Like, because let me tell you, I see a lot of things on this list that I just won't eat. Let's start. Bacon, egg, and cheese. You know what? Can I make a new tier? How do I make a new tier? This thing? Add row below. Not that one. Not, stop. You're green, I think. Get me out of here. F. There we go. We cancel tonight, we'll see. Top tier? F. Bacon, egg, and cheese. I don't eat bacon. It's a mid sandwich, if I'm being honest. It's very bland. Kinda hate it. Grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is a solid A. There's a variety of stuff you could put inside of it. Tomatoes, onions. Caramelized onions with tomatoes in a grilled cheese is by far great. Great, let me tell you. You're saying top tier? Like above top tier? Above A? I'm gonna put it at A. Because it's a fatty kind of food. It's a very greasy thing. It's a lot of butter. That's my one thing. Pulled pork, F. Don't eat pork. Banh mi. Banh mi. Meats, pickled vegetables, I can't eat cilantro. So this whole sandwich would taste like soap. I'm not gonna lie. I can't eat it. I really can't eat it. It's gonna taste like soap. I'll put it in D because I could still eat it. But the cilantro will overrule the taste. How's grilled cheese every have you never seen the grilled? If you just hold that thing, your hands are disgusting. Eating it, you feel disgusting afterwards. But it's a good food. I'm not gonna put an S. It's gonna stay at A. BLT. It would be great without the bacon. But if it's turkey bacon, I would put it in B. I will put it in B. If it's turkey bacon. But let's put it at B for now. Italian sub. Let me tell you something about the Italian sub. Let me lower this down real quick. The Italian sub. Oh, Amy. You're still waiting? Oh my goodness. Why, hello there, Amy. It is, yes, it's incredibly late. Good thing it's a Saturday, but... Yes. Hopefully everything goes well. Still. And you're still waiting, is the worst part. Sandwiches, bread, and lettuce on the side. Now, let me tell you something about the Italian sub. The Italian sub is nothing but meats. Let me tell you, it's nothing but pastrami. Well, not pastrami, everything is pork. That's what I'm gonna say. It's everything. It's too full of meat. There's nothing else in it. No. Yes, Madam Antha. Yes, I'm putting pulled pork in F because I don't eat pork. That's my only reason. I don't eat pork. I do not eat pork. Yes. Thanksgiving. Oh, he's passing on the bench. Okay. Don't start the sentence like that. Don't start the sentence with he's passed out. Because that's all I read. Supposed to be on the bench. That's fine. That's a good. Okay. Pork bat. Exactly, Taylor. Exactly. Italian some F tier. Oh my. It's so much meat. There's barely any vegetables inside of that thing. It's not good. It's a whole bunch of pork as well. It's not enough. The Thanksgiving? I've never heard of Thanksgiving sandwich. If I'm being honest. I cannot stand you. Oh no. Wait. Don't tell me, Madam Anthony, you called Katie. Thanksgiving, it sounds good. But if it's just the leftovers in Thanksgiving... The turkey, man. I don't like turkey. I'm gonna put it in C, if I'm being honest. I'll put it in C. Because it just doesn't sound right. Oh, she called you? Oh no. Do you nightmare? You're gonna give me this? Lobster roll. I don't eat lobster. I don't eat lobster. But hear me out. Hear me out. I don't eat lobster. However, I've had a lobster roll before. Every time I eat lobster, I vomit. So I'm putting this in F. Because I will vomit probably if I attempt to eat that. My body does not like lobster for some reason. Yes, Katie. The turkey club, that's a solid B. Club sandwich, what do you want? Like, it's got the lettuce, tomatoes, the turkey on it, you know, it's pretty nice. I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork at all. I have so much to say about a tuna melt. I don't eat pork. I don't eat certain seafoods like shrimp or lobster. Or clams. Those kind of things. Yeah. Let me tell you about a tuna melt. Why I have 2 bacon sandwiches so high? Because we're assuming that this one's turkey bacon. It's a turkey bacon. We're going to assume it's turkey bacon. We're going to assume that it's turkey bacon. If it's not, I'm telling you it's going in F. Most of these sandwiches going in F. I'll tell you that right now. If we can't assume, if we can't have an imagination, I'm bringing BLT all the way down. It's going straight to the gutter. Tuna melt. I will always say this. Cheese does not belong on tuna. I'm sorry, but that's my honest opinion. The feeling of cheese in tuna is just not right. If it was just tuna by itself, it'd be fine. I'll put this in C. Maybe even D. But it's just an uncomfortable taste. Fried chicken sandwich. Now this one right here. That right there is an S tier. That right there is an S tier. You can't tell me that a nice fried chicken sandwich is not the best. Do you put butter on your sandwiches? No. I never do. I never do. Even when I want to toast it, I don't put butter. I just put it right on the pan and just make it heat up. I haven't eaten tuna anymore, but you eat cheese? No, you do not. It's the worst. Cheesesteak. My favorite condiment? It's not ketchup. Not mustard. Honey mustard's fine, but it's probably not my favorite. Mayo, not really. Horseradish isn't bad. Is that a condiment? Is horseradish a condiment? He likes it raw? Honestly. I hate ranch. You might be right, Demona. I don't think I would use a condiment, if I'm being real. I don't think I would. If anything, I would just probably say, like, spicy mustard. That's not even my favorite, though. I don't think I have a favorite. I don't really use sauces that much. You need to be timed up for bringing this to me. Now, cheesesteak, that's another solid S tier right there. If you've never had a cheesesteak, chef's kiss right there. That thing's great. The Cubano. It's got ham and pork. Nah. And me right there. That, no. Absolutely not. Meatball sub. A meatball sub isn't bad. I'll put it in B. You're just basically eating pasta on bread. Like a nice little pasta sandwich on bread. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll put it in B. I thought you said... You won't use a condom. What? A condiment. Use the term loosely because I often need to get high for talking to a croquette. Wait, what does that say? What is that? A croc? A croc? What is that?
It's pronounced quay.
Oh, it's not.
Say
what
with me
is
now.
that?
With a Q. Quay. Quay. Not key.
Pro-Q?
I don't know who says key. It's quay.
Pro-Q. Pro Q. Hold up, where's English? I want Google Translate to talk to me.
Croak.
A croak. A croak. I'm gonna croak over if I eat this thing. Double cheeked up with ham. Ah, that's your first mistake. Your first mistake. You guys, pork is overrated. I'm just gonna tell you that now. Your pork is overrated. You don't need pork and everything. You don't need bacon. You don't need ham. Just get something simple, you know? A simple little meat substance. There's no pasta and meatball sub? Exactly. But you could imagine, right? It's not really it's not pasta. The bread is the pasta. It's like you're holding the pasta, you know? My mouse fell. It's like I'm holding the pasta. It's perfectly fine. Hello, cactus. Throw a cabbage at me. One has ham. Wait, one has ham, the other doesn't. Did I put this up already? Ham, bechamel. You already lost me these fancy words. Already lost me. And you put a fried egg on top. How do you expect me to eat this thing? That's my next question. Because I'm just gonna grab the egg. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Oh wait, they're different. Monsieur and Madame. It's stupid with my mouth. You want me to eat the sandwich vertical? Like, what does that mean? I'm so tired of you. A Reuben. I haven't had a Reuben in a long time. But the last thing I remember about a Reuben, sauerkraut. If you never had sauerkraut, sauerkraut is like the best. A gyro. That is solid S tier right there. Have you never had what they say gyro or gyro? That thing is, that's top tier right there. Eating sandwich vertical is a wild statement. That's what I'm saying. That's what it sounds like you want me to do with this croque madame. Eat it vertically. Ugh. It's S tier. The po' boy. Fried seafood, lettuce, tomato, pickles, mayo, and hot sauce. You know, it sounds nice, but the shrimp is my problem. It's not bad. It doesn't sound bad. I'll put it in D. I'll put it in D. Because I don't eat shrimp. That's my only reason. It would go higher, but I really didn't see Troy's message. I'm curious where do you live? In Pennsylvania, Troy. I'm going to bed because he's stressing me out. I could do catfish or trout. See, and you lost me even more because I don't eat catfish. I don't eat catfish either. It's the same thing with shark. I ain't a shark. The same reason why I wouldn't eat a turtle, you know? It's a bottom feeder fish. I ain't eating no bottom feeder fish. The caprese, mozzarella, tomato, basil, olive oil. See, now that sounds good. Mozzarella, tomato, basil, olive oil. That sounds like a pretty good sandwich. Don't eat shark. Okay, that's not why, because the sharks are... Exactly, they are. I'm a bottom feeder. That's slaying mode. A patty melt. Ground beef. Of a beef patty. Cheese. Caramelized onions. You see, now this. Now hear me out right here. This is a better grilled cheese. It has everything a grilled cheese has, but more. That's what makes the patty melt better than the grilled cheese. So I'm gonna keep putting grilled cheese in A and put the patty melt in S. Anything that can surpass the grilled cheese, I will take. Nia, don't give me question marks. You know what's right. You know what's right. Egg salad sandwich, A tier. It's perfect the way it is. It's perfect the way it is. It's going well for you. It's perfect the way it is, the egg salad. I could even put it in S, but we'll leave it right there. I need to be stopped. You guys don't understand the ingenuity of these
Say less. I want
perfect sandwiches. Look at that. The ground beef patty, cheese, caramelized onions, just grilled cheese with with butter and everything. Man, if you're gonna make it unhealthy, at least put more stuff in it, you know? Bingo. French dip. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put it in B. It's a good sandwich, but there should be no reason to dip your sandwich in something as you're eating it. That sounds... It's just a wet sandwich, if I'm being honest. That didn't sound right. You're saying straight garbage? I'm not gonna say garbage, because French dip is pretty good. It's got caramelized onions. It's full of steak as well within it as well. It's a pretty good sandwich. But the act of eating it is... It's not right, in my opinion. I don't want to dip my bread in some soggy water. Soggy water? It's soggy. You know what I mean. PB&J, basic. Not a favorite. I don't think I put it in C. I think I'd put it in B. It's a very basic sandwich. A very simple sandwich. Nothing too wrong with the PB&J. Maybe C. Is it a B or C? Let's go, well, A, let's go say A through D is like the good range. C is just above, better than average. I'll say C. It's not a great sandwich. It's like a struggle meal sandwich, you know? It's not a sandwich that you'd make whenever you can. It's more of a sandwich that whatever's in the house, I put together, you know? A torta. Steak, beans, lettuce, tomato, avocado, and... I can't read that. It starts with the T. Tobja? What is that? It sounds good. I've never had it, but it sounds good. It's a hot dog sandwich. You didn't see it? You didn't see what? What are you talking about? Wait, but sandwich sounds like a game I used to play with my... Sandwich is the game I used to play with my dates. You know what? I'll give you claps, Demona. Wait, ooh, wait, pause. I'll clap my hands for you, Demona. Oh gosh. Roast beef. Roast beef is a solid B. Just beef sliced, put in a sandwich with horseradish. It's pretty good. A solid B. It's a really messy sandwich, just a thing. It's a really messy sandwich. And just for that factor, I'll put it in B. It's not really a... It's also really a hearty sandwich as well. Like, I feel like you can get a heart attack after eating that thing. Ugh. The Jambon brie, French ham, salted butter. It's just ham and butter? F. Get out. Tonkatsu. I'd like tonkatsu, but they use pork. They use pork. Pork, their Kewpie mayo, and what is it? Their tonkatsu sauce. Nia, I'm so sorry, but you know where it's going to go. You know where it's going to go. I'm so sorry. Give me clap, then you bring up the roast beef. I can't be. I know. I'm thinking. If it was anything... If it said chicken, I would have put it higher. I'm not gonna lie. If it was chicken, I would put it higher. But it's fried pork. And we all know that it is fried pork. So, Nia, I'm sorry. I'm going to put it in F because... Yes, that's why. And you know, I could go the same rules where I'd put the BLT and the turkey club in B because of turkey bacon. I could do the same thing for tonkatsu. If it is chicken, I could do the same rule. But it's a staple ingredient, I must say. But it could be converted. Does tonkatsu have to be pork? There's the door. I'll do the same rule. I'll put it in B. I'll put it in B. The Monte Cristo. Ham, turkey, Swiss cheese, fried and served. What? Jam? No. First off, I don't like Swiss cheese. I'm be honest. I know I put Reuben so high because it is Swiss cheese, but it's different with the sauerkraut and corned beef. It tastes different. I don't like Swiss cheese by itself. Me personally. 15 minutes short of 5 hours, you still have Binka. Ham and cheese. It's the same reason why bacon, egg, and cheese is going down here. It's the same reason. Ham, cheese, lettuce, mustard. Like, if it... I hate the fact that most sandwiches have ham. That's my one flaw. Bagel with lox. Bagel, cream cheese, smoked salmon. Onion and tomato. Now let me tell you about this. That's a solid S tier. I don't like bagels. Me personally, I hate bagels. But when you put salmon, cream cheese together, and put some onions, it's pretty good. If it had capers, I'd put it even... I'd keep it there. Maybe I'll put it in A. It's missing some ingredients, I'll put it in A. But if it had a little bit more to it, I'll put it in S. I think that's what I'll do. Are you happy, Nia? Falafel pita? Yeah, you know I went to New York, right? You know I went to New York, right? Falafel pita. Let me be real with you. I don't like falafel. Falafel is very... I don't know if it's just the ones that I had. I've had them on like the little food vendors in New York City, in Manhattan. Falafel is a really dry food. Like, I feel like I'm very dehydrated eating this thing. Did you say you hate bagel? I don't like bagels, Oz. I don't like bagels. They're too dense. They're like, once you chew on them, it feels like your teeth has to go through several layers of food just to get to the good part. It's terrible. That's why I don't like bagels. Falafel. I don't like falafel. Everything else is fine. But the falafel, it kind of ruins it for me. I'll put it in B. Maybe even C, but I'll leave it in B. Just because of the falafel. Everything else is good. The hummus is good. The cucumbers are perfect. The onions are good. The tomatoes are perfect. The lettuce is good. But if it didn't have falafel... That's what stops me. Chicken salad. A. Solid A. Good sandwich. It's the same thing with the egg salad. They're both pretty good. Troy. Why, thank you for the 100 bits.
Troy just shared 100.
Is this your way of somehow wanting to get bingo? Why, thank you for the 100 bits, Troy. I appreciate it. Veggies and hummus. A lot of people don't like hummus. I'm not one of those people. I actually like hummus a lot. I'm gonna put this in a solid B. Mainly because it's missing some kind of protein source. It's not missing it, but it doesn't have enough of it. You know what I mean? Like, it has tomatoes, avocados, carrots, sprouts, and hummus, and cucumbers. It's just missing one more thing, you know? Just one more thing. I would like to personally apologize to the community for thinking that that had taste. It was a great mistake, I'm sorry. Bologna? No. Italian beef. Roast beef, green peppers. I cannot read that last word. Peridinia? I can't read that. I've never had this. It sounds good, though. I'll put it in B, because it sounds good. Because I knew he was just gonna mess up again. Not that bad. The Kentucky Hot Brown. Turkey, bacon, tomato, and something sauce. Is this a sandwich? What classifies this as a sandwich. There's no top bun. There's no top bun. Do you just eat it like that? It's an open face sandwich, but what classifies a sandwich? Does a sandwich need to be enclosed together to classify as a sandwich? What's the definition of sandwich? Because that's just bread with toppings. No? I'm gonna give you an F. An F for your failure to become a sandwich. I feel like that's illegal. I feel like that's illegal. That's not right. That's breaking the rules of sandwiches. Your apology on behalf of Duff is the only reason I'm still here. A bacadillo. Beef rubbed with... Jamon beef rubbed with cut tomato. C. Maybe even D. There's not enough in this sandwich, I would say. The sandwich needs to have like at least a few ingredients. Like it needs to have a sauce. It needs to have enough veggies within it and fruit. Fruit being tomato, because you know tomatoes are fruit, as well as some form of protein. Not a lot, but some form. Hence why I'm gonna put that in D. It's just not right. I'm tired of it. The liverwurst. Liverwurst, mustard, onions, cucumber, and pickles. I've never had liverwurst. Honestly, I wouldn't know where to put this. I don't know what liverwurst tastes like. I'll put it in D just because I don't know what liverwurst tastes like. So I really can't imagine it. End our misery, please. You're saying trash? You think it's F? I'll put it in D. I can't put it in F. I only put things in F where I just wouldn't eat. That's my only reason. Cucumber tea. Now this is the healthiest of the sandwiches. It breaks my rule again of the substance of a sandwich, what it needs to have. It's just cucumber and unsalted butter. That's a D. I'm sorry, that's a D. That's not a sandwich. That's the definition of a struggle meal. That's an actual struggle meal. I'd eat this if it was literally nothing in the house. Not even with butter. I'd just put cucumbers in bread. That's it. Maybe even salt the cucumber, at least. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So, Demona. This is my list. Do you like the list? I think it's pretty nice, right? I think you guys like this list. Pretty good, huh? I thank you for bringing this up to me. Despite how much you couldn't stand it. But, you know, you brought that on yourself. And, you know? These are my S2 picks. I'll just, you know it now. Demona has left chat. Fair enough. I'm debating on putting Reuben in S. But it's been so long since I had it, so I can't really reminisce the taste of Reuben. Egg salad I kind of make pretty often. Chicken salad I never make that often, but if there's spare chicken, I'll make it. But yes, this is my list. Bye. Do it? You had it last week? You know what, Demona? I'm gonna put that on YouTube. I want to see myself get exposed. I want to see myself get flamed for that list. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. Ooh. 2 controversial lists tomorrow? Please do.